going on, everybody? It's Richard Koberger here, the Blue Collar Nerd. So, what is dispatch software anyways? Well, at the base of it, a good dispatch software helps your company in 3 ways. By making your dispatchers' jobs easier, by making your technicians' jobs easier, and by improving your client experience. Let's start with how it helps dispatchers. A good dispatch software is going to help any dispatcher be quicker and more efficient. It enables them to see a high-level overview of the schedule at any given time, and it lets them know where everybody is in real time. For example, a dispatch software can offer mapped out data or even use algorithms to help build the most efficient possible routes for your technicians. It also helps your dispatchers ensure that they're putting the right technicians on the right jobs. For example, you can tie specific skills to certain job types and then give skills to technicians. That way, let's say you have a water heater installation skill. Well, now a dispatcher can't accidentally assign a technician who doesn't know how to install water heaters to a water heater installation job, because the job will require the skill, but the technician won't have the skill assigned to them. A dispatch software also gives your dispatchers very valuable information about what technicians are hot right now, who's selling, who's closing, and then that way those technicians can be prioritized for high potential jobs. It will also let dispatchers know if a technician is running late, and so that way they can reach out to the customer and rearrange jobs if they need to. And if they do need to rearrange jobs, it's as simple as dragging and dropping. Another great feature is that dispatchers can communicate both with technicians and with clients through text messages straight from the software. Clients really like to communicate with companies this way. It's trending more and more in that direction every day. And text is also a great way to communicate with technicians because technicians often have their hands full and they're not available to take a phone call. So being able to text them straight from the software is an excellent option. A good dispatch software also records any phone calls with clients, which is really great because it eliminates any questions of what your dispatcher said, what your CSR said, what the client said. Everything's recorded. And a lot of those dispatcher benefits carry over to technicians. For example, always being sent out to a job that you're actually equipped to do, that's very beneficial to a technician. Having access to those recorded phone calls, that's very beneficial to a technician. Having a more efficient route, obviously very beneficial to a technician. Dispatch software also makes it very easy to know exactly where they're going and quickly navigate to it. Typically, they can just tap on the address straight from the software and Google Maps or Apple Maps will open up. Another great feature is that it keeps track of everywhere that they've been and they can follow up on previous leads. So if they have open estimates that they didn't close, they can see those and they can follow back up on them. And of course, if you prefer to have your office do that and not the technicians, well, that can be done as well. Some dispatch softwares can even offer you property data. So before you even go out to the house, you can know the square footage of the house and how old the house is and things like that. And finally, good dispatch software also improves your client's experience. For example, whenever a technician dispatches to a job, the client will get a text message alerting them that the technician's on their way. And with that text message, they'll get a picture of the technician so they know who's coming out to their house, as well as a short bio. And that also circles back to benefit the technician because it breaks down those barriers. They feel like they already know the technician a little bit by the time they get there. And with that dispatch text, the client can also receive a link to view the live route of the technician on the way to their house, kind of like Uber. That way they know exactly when the tech is going to get there. And of course, like we touched on a little bit earlier, clients love more and more communicating with companies through text, which a good dispatch software will allow for. Overall, good dispatch software streamlines the entire process start to finish and makes everybody's jobs that much easier. That means increased efficiency, higher morale, and ultimately more profit. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Be sure to subscribe to ServiceTitan's YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate it. Peace.